clear shot. Don't give him clear shot. Don't give him clear shot. Don't give him clear shot.
All right. Cracks a beer at the immediately.
All right, let's talk about how much I fucked up this week.
All right, we can do that.
It was a good weekend of games. I was bedridden all weekend, so
It was pretty good. There was a couple of really good games.
yeah, I would say I'm pissed that I missed the Packers game. I fell asleep, but it was nice waking up to your fucking whirlwind of emotions. I fell asleep. The last message you sent me when you fell asleep was like, I can't fucking believe this team. They're so fucking bad.
They were awful, though.
And then I woke up at like 1 and checked my phone. It was like, he was just like, I can't believe we're losing the 49ers. This team's fucking bullshit. Mike McCarthy's got to go. Wait, hang on. Wait. No fucking way. Mason Crosby for the win. Mason fucking Crosby!
I was like, what the fuck is happening? They gave up 30 points to the 49ers, so.
Yeah, that's...
I
bet you CJ Beathard. How do you spell his name? CJ Beathard. Isn't it Beathard?
Yeah, there's an A in there somewhere.
Yeah, but
Beath.
So Beathard? No, it's Beathard.
It's Beathard, but it's like got an A in there.
I feel like
if
he plays as well as he did last night throughout the rest of the year, he's going to end up.
He's not going to be playing the Packers defense every week.
No, but I feel like he's not that bad. I feel like he's a lot better than just a backup. I feel like he's like a Tyrod Taylor.
We didn't get any pressure on him at all, at all through the entire game.
No, for sure.
So that was he was too comfortable. That was the problem.
Yeah.
That was it was really ridiculous.
I think he's better than like.
They're probably the best 1-5 team. Let's say that.
What other 1-5 teams are there?
I don't know, but they've got to be the best one. The Colts, the Cardinals, the Giants.
Yeah,
I think them and the Giants are like.
I would take them way over the Giants.
Yeah.
I think they're playing the Giants this year too.
They probably are, yeah. I just they looked like pretty decent considering like I don't know, it's weird cuz we have like Rodgers is so he doesn't have like Randall Cobb's hurt and it's like you don't have two guys. You're all you're going to do is cover Devontae Adams and Jimmy Graham. And Jimmy Graham had a big game, too.
Yeah, he had like 120 yards.
Really good game.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is the first time a quarterback's thrown 2 400-yard games back-to-back.
With no picks.
Which is a fucking crazy stat because you would think that with like Drew Brees or somebody, like anybody really, there would be someone who would throw 2 400-yard games back-to-back.
I feel like probably him and Brees are the most.
Yeah.
But Brees definitely has the record for most 300-yard games in a row. He probably had like 40 fucking 300-yard games in a row. Dak has the most 100-yard games in a row.
I was just kind of surprised that had never happened. It doesn't really make sense. But nowadays it does.
Yeah.
Nowadays it happens all the time. But Mason Crosby didn't miss any field goals. And he won he hit a 27-yard game winner, so
yeah. That's
a redemption game for him. Like he really needed that shit. And still fuck Mike McCarthy though. Like he calls like screen passes on 3rd and fucking 16 and shit.
Dude,
it's like
Scott
don't
Linehan
do
does
that.
The same fucking thing. It's ridiculous.
Don't throw the ball behind the line of fucking scrimmage when you need that much. Like I get it. You want to get guys in front of you to get blocks, but it doesn't work. In the first quarter, they threw they set up a diamond formation with 4 receivers over here. And they would just throw the ball to the furthest back, and it was already basically a screen set up. Mm-hmm. And they only had 2 defenders to block, so it was an easy touchdown. That was pretty cool. But I still think I don't know. I don't like McCarthy's play calling. It just pisses me off. He doesn't take chances. That's the problem.
No. And the thing is, too, he's like Jason Garrett, where when they do take chances, they almost always get them, but they never do them. They do it like once every other week.
Yeah.
It's like Jason Garrett finally went for it on 4th and 1. It was so funny, too, because when they were going to go for it, the camera zoomed in right on him. It's like it almost missed the play. Yeah. And fucking Zeke gets like 4.5 yards. Like, they knew it was, they stacked the box and everything, and Zeke still got it. But the Cowboys, these will be the two that we go really in depth with because they're our teams.
I mean, I just don't. I hate when teams are way too conservative, especially like on third downs. We were horrible on third down because the play calling isn't good.
Yeah.
And then you have like, I mean, when you have Aaron Rodgers, it's like you always have a chance of coming back, but it's like, it just doesn't feel like it when your offense is stalling.
Yeah.
Like it feels like they're not doing anything.
That's the annoying thing too, is it almost like he relies on Rodgers to come back every time.
That's what it is. The whole team is on Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Like they pay him and then they pay Clay Matthews a ton of money to do basically nothing. I think he got like a sack, maybe. But that was it. Like he doesn't make a huge impact on the game.
No.
And he misses tackles too now. But you pay him a ton of money and it's like you're paying Aaron and Clay basically. And Devontae sort of. But it's like then you let all these guys walk and it doesn't work that way.
No. And it's not like they draft like fucking all-pro guys anyway. They draft like pretty average to above average guys, which is good.
Getting Jimmy Graham is like the biggest move they've made in the last fucking like 10 years.
Yeah, like we were talking about, that's the biggest move they've made since I've been watching football.
Yeah. They don't go into free agency at all.
No, it's really stupid. And people are saying, well, they don't want to play in Green Bay. It's like, pretty sure a lot of people would.
Yeah.
And,
Aaron Rodgers?
And play with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, they would go just for that.
Yeah. That's just my opinion on the whole thing.
I would think. Yeah. I mean, it's a small town and shit, but so what? I mean, a lot of them like that better.
Yeah, I would imagine so. That's why a lot of guys, like, there's only a few guys that like to play in Buffalo, but they love Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Kansas City's the same way. It's one of the smallest big market teams out there is Kansas City. But once you get there, you love it. You love the culture. You love the food.
They got
that's
great
the
wings.
big thing. I've read stories of a lot of players saying they like to stay in Kansas City because the food there is just so good. It's like, all right, cool. Feed Khalil Mack.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Dallas fucking destroyed
the Jags 40-7. And that's what they need to do. And I was watching Undisputed with Skip and Shannon, which is basically the best version of First Take ever created. It's way too good.
Mm-hmm.
And Skip was talking. He's like, well, that's what they need to do. Like, yeah, Dak didn't throw for over 200 yards again, but he still had like 90 yards rushing. Spread the offense out.
Well, the thing is, like, they're scoring in every quarter. I feel like a lot of teams don't do that. Like, they come out in the second half and they have a bad third quarter, or they just start slow.
Yeah.
Like, Green Bay will do, like, they'll score at the beginning, and then they'll do nothing until the fourth quarter, or they won't score, and then they'll do all their scoring in the second half.
Yeah,
it's like you got to at least be consistent, like constantly.
Yeah,
putting
and that's
points
the
on
thing
the board.
is that Dallas they need three things to go right for them. They need to be able to get Dak to move and scramble.
Yeah,
because basically the best way for them is check option 1, nope. Option 2, nope. Run.
Mm-hmm.
And then they need Zeke to be on the field. They need Zeke to just show up.
I mean, he only threw 27 passes.
Yeah.
It's like they don't rely on him that much.
No, they don't.
Like, he just needs to make plays when he has those 27 passes.
That's the thing is, people got pissed at me on Reddit. And I was like, he's like Baker. Like, the way Baker Mayfield, the team surrounds him and the team loves him. That's the same way it is with Dak. He's not the best. He's not the worst. But they like to play with him. And he's a lot smarter than people give him credit for, but he's not as good as Romo to the point where Jason Garrett can just give him the playbook. It's his third fucking year.
If you look at who he targeted, it was Cole Beasley 11 times.
Yeah.
So, like, you gotta, like, I feel like as a defense, you have to know that.
Yeah, and that's the thing, too, that blew my mind was they know our only actual weapon besides Zeke is Cole Beasley, and they couldn't stop him. I think he had 2 touchdowns, like 120 yards.
Yeah, he had 101 yards, 2 touchdowns, 9 catches.
Yeah, killed it. And then the third thing, so they need Dak to be able to scramble, to be confident with it. They need Zeke to be involved in the passing game, even just a little bit. And
Byron Jones was playing well too.
Yeah, he was. And they need basically the front 7 to show up. And really, out of the front 7, you just need DeMarcus Lawrence and Leighton Vander Esch and Jalen Smith. Vander Esch and Jalen Smith, in my opinion, are about to be the best linebacker duo in the league. They are both so ridiculous. Like, Vander Esch reminds me of, like, Urlacher, how he's just always in the right spot. Well, and then Jalen Smith is just bigger and faster than everybody out there.
I think that's the thing for them is just having a defense.
Yeah.
And really they do. Like that's the biggest thing is they know their offense is going to fucking put up 40 points every game. But you know,
yeah,
so if they're not going to do that, you got to fucking hold the other team to fucking 28 points at least.
And the Cowboys are the only team to not let 24 points or more this year. They're the best scoring defense in the league right now.
I mean, if you look at like the scores across the league, like usually the winning team is at least 28 points. Like now there's high scoring games now.
Like as soon as the Dallas offense starts clicking, like the way it showed, if they can beat the Redskins this Sunday, I'm very, very confident in them for the rest of the year. Mm-hmm. But they haven't been able to string in back-to-back wins. And
I've never seen like this many 40-point like wins in the NFL at all. Like it's just so stacked offensively now. Like you see so many teams with 30 and 40 points.
Yeah, I think the Falcons are averaging like 38 points a game, and they're still 2-4.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think the game's
I think it's
changed a little
definitely
bit.
because of the penalty too.
Yeah.
Because if you watch the Patriots game, I can't remember who it was. It was the guy in the Chiefs.
Well, it's all rules. It's all because of the rules.
He went to wrap up Brady, and the same thing that happened with Kirk Cousins and was it Everson Griffin?
Yeah.
Tried to sack him, or Danielle Hunter tried to sack him, and it wouldn't have been Kirk Cousins. It would have been they did it to Kirk. It was whoever they were playing thought he threw the ball, so he let go of him, and then he sprinted and went for like a 12-yard touchdown because he thought he threw it, so he didn't want to bring him down to the ground. That's what happened to Brady. But it's just funny when you watch scrambling quarterbacks like Wilson or Cam or Dak. They get and Deshaun Watson. They get fucking manhandled every game, and it's because they get hit all the time anyway.
Yeah.
Even Rodgers gets fucking laid out all the time, and
yeah, he does. And he even runs like he doesn't want to run, but sometimes he has to. And then when he slides, he fucking slides on his left knee. So
yeah. But yeah, so the Cowboys look great. The Packers looked better than I'm surprised they won. But it's like we just said, it's Mike McCarthy cannot keep relying on Aaron to fucking bail them out all the time. You know, it's the same way I felt with Romo. When Romo had that one season where he had 8 fourth-quarter comebacks and they went 13-3. It's like you can't expect him to do that all the time. And then when you get to the playoffs and you play a team like the Packers, then you have Rodgers doing the same fucking thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, who's going to win in a 2-minute drill, Romo or Rodgers? We already know that answer. It happened 4 times. Rodgers every time.
Well, the reason they were able to come back last night was because they got the ball, like their defense actually stopped them. They had like 2 or 3 3-and-outs in a row. So they actually stepped up and they gave Rodgers 3 fucking drives to get down the field.
And what was it? It was a touchdown and 2 field goals?
Yeah. No, it was I don't even fucking know.
It was a field goal, it was a touchdown to Devontae Adams, and then they scored right after that.
Yeah, and then
it was the game winner, I think.
They threw like 2 long balls and got out of bounds.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too.
They blame the penalty on Sherman, which was the cleanest fucking penalty you could ever call. I don't know how you could fucking call against that.
Yeah.
And it's just funny because it's like you can't let Aaron Rodgers get like it was like a 15-yard gain and 2 20-yard gains on the last drive.
Right. Yeah.
Back to back to back. You can't do that. If they could have just stopped them
they
once.
They know he's going to throw the ball. That's the thing. And he wants to get out of bounds. So how do you not cover the out route?
Like there was somebody pointed it out.
Close that window because this guy wants to mow his lawn right now.
Yeah, fucking Christ! I'm gonna mow the lawn at 5:00. Yeah, it's just like somebody posted a bunch of pictures on the post game thread, and they were just like, he goes, "It's a shame that the 49ers have such a good secondary, and if they were all in the middle of the field, like like Sherman was the only one like guarding the outside and." Of course, he gets that penalty on him, but whatever. I was surprised that he came out and was like, he goes, I shouldn't have done that. I have to find a better way to do that because I cost us the game. And it's like, wow, Richard. Yeah, you're right. You're not being a fucking prick.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, so let's get into the rest of the games.
Yeah, let's do that.
We got 45 minutes.
We already talked about the
Eagles and
Giants.
Yeah, we talked about that with Bill the other day. Shit show.
All right, let's see. From the top. Holy shit, why did it start me on week 5? There we go. Falcons, Bucks. I took the Buccaneers here.
Yeah, I think we all did, actually. Or no, you took Atlanta.
No, you took Atlanta.
Oh, I took Atlanta. Oh,
think
yeah, my
Bill
heart
did, too.
said Atlanta. Or my heart said Tampa Bay. My gut said Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was close. It ended up the Buccaneers tried to do a fucking Music City Miracle, and dude, he was wide open, and he dropped the lateral and fumbled it out of bounds, and it ended the game. And he was like 6 or 7 yards away. I felt so bad
I remember
for him.
seeing that.
I think it was Deshaun Jackson too. That would have been crazy. I would have been making fun of Atlanta fans. That would have.
Yeah, he was literally. He had a path to the end zone.
He was
easily.
going, and that's the thing is he probably started to run before he even had the ball.
He was freaking out about the
he
fact.
throws in the stands.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a good game. The Buccaneers looked really good considering it was a divisional game. The Falcons, I'm still shaky on them though. Their defense is really
they're questionable.
bad.
I think that's the
And
thing.
their offense is great, probably one of the best in the league, but their defense is just awful.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I got one game right.
There's one.
Yep.
Chargers, Browns.
I think I had the Clippers.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. That one was a blowout, wasn't it? Wasn't it like what was that? 31-10. 31-17.
38-14.
Yeah, even worse. Yeah, the Chargers look really good, honestly. And they don't even have Joey Bosa or Hunter Henry, and they're gonna be even better. They're a team to look out for.
I think that's
especially after how much they thrashed the Browns. Granted, it's the Browns, but it's not the same old Browns. It's not your
It's
dad's
still 38
Browns.
points.
That's 38 to fucking
Against an
14
NFL team.
Against, And that's the thing is that the Browns are definitely probably missing having Gordon on the field because he's not taking any attention away from Landry or Njoku.
Mm-hmm.
So
Jets 42, Colts 34.
I definitely picked the Jets.
Yeah,
because I had Sam Darnold playing that game.
Yeah,
I don't. The Jets are such a weird team, dude.
Yeah. And
I know it was the Colts. They beat the Indianapolis Lux by fucking 8. That was a shaky game too because that was like 27-10 at one point, and the Colts almost came back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the Jets are a team that never has an identity. Like they always want to shoot. Like sometimes they're offense driven, and sometimes they're just defensive.
Yeah,
driven.
I think
they went to the AFC Championship like fucking 6 years ago or something, didn't they?
Yeah,
7 years ago,
3 times in a row.
Yeah,
that was
it's
with
like
Rex Ryan and the Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, but it's like they haven't looked like that same team. They were defensive back then. They were pretty good defense. Darrelle Revis and shit. So
yeah, they had Darrelle Revis and then Damon Harrison, and then it was Damon Harrison. Who's the guy that's on the Packers that just got injured?
Aaron Rodgers?
No, the lineman. I can't even think of their names now. But yeah, Muhammad Wilkerson.
Oh yeah.
Damon Harrison and the third guy that I can't remember his name.
Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, I think it was Aaron Rodgers. But yeah, they had all 3 of them on the fucking interior. And that was disgusting. And then they had Revis and
yeah, it was Revis Island, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, the Jets look good. I think
that was like Mark Sanchez era.
Yeah.
With like
fucking
Braylon Edwards
and Thomas Jones and fucking Kellen Winslow and shit.
Yeah.
They had, who was
Santonio Holmes.
DeBrickashaw Ferguson.
Yeah.
That was a cool fucking team. I missed that team.
Yeah.
That was a really fun team to watch.
Santonio.
Yeah, the Jets. I think the Jets they could be a wild card team this year.
Yeah, they're interesting.
Especially if Sam Darnold he gets better every week. He really does. He is so good. Like the Giants are going to be fucking scrutinized for the rest of his career, in my opinion. I don't care how good fucking Saquon Barkley is, because he sure as hell ain't no Adrian Peterson. He sure as hell is not dragging those guys to the playoffs.
No, not by himself. He ain't.
No. And he's not a Todd Gurley or Zeke or Le'Veon. Like, I think he's better physically than all those guys.
Yeah, I don't think he's like...
He reminds me of like... He reminds me of a player that he runs and plays so hard that he's not going to be durable.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to sustain.
No,
that.
he's definitely going to get injured.
Yeah, because like at least like Zeke, the way he falls, if you watch, while he falls, he twists his whole body around, so he always lands on his side.
Yeah.
Bell does the same thing. Emmett Smith and LT used to do the same thing, which is why they were in Curtis Martin. That's why they lasted so long, because they were able to contain their fall every time. And Saquon Barkley,
you got to roll with it.
Yeah, Saquon Barkley just like he either gets. That's the thing too, is he either gets stuffed or he goes for yards like Chris Johnson, but he's definitely a lot bigger than Chris Johnson.
Right.
But yeah. Yeah, I think I like the Jets. I really do like the Jets. And the Colts, they gotta fucking do something. They really do.
They're a team that's putting everything on Andrew Luck. So
yeah, they're like, yeah, exactly.
It just isn't gonna really work that way.
It sucks.
Seattle crushed the Raiders.
Yeah, I picked Oakland that one. That was a bit of a misstep for me there.
I was like, I feel like this is a game where, like, because I know Oakland still hasn't really figured themselves out, and I didn't think they'd only put up 3 points though.
No,
but I know Seattle's starting to catch a little bit of a fucking run, and
yeah, and just like I called it too, I said Seattle's gonna win if Bobby Wagner and KJ Wright have crazy games, and they did. They didn't let anything get past them.
Yeah, that's a defense thing.
Yeah,
that was
and then,
stopping the run.
Russell Wilson is probably the safest quarterback in the league, besides, in my opinion, probably like Dak and Alex Smith.
Yeah.
Like they're all so dink and dunk, don't really take a lot of sacks. They get out of the pocket if they have to.
Yep.
Rodgers is the same way, but Rodgers is more of, throwing medium to deep passes.
I mean, Seattle's got, it's like we talked about there, with a good defense and then just an offense that can put up points. Mm-hmm. Not necessarily like a high-powered fucking offense, but they can be high-powered when they have to be. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're very scary. They're definitely boom or bust.
Yeah. I mean, they do have bad weeks too. It's not like they're a fucking. And
they do have a tendency of barely squeaking by. Like they're
not an all-pro team.
Yeah, for sure. They're a pro team.
Yeah, they're still on pro difficulty.
Yeah, sliders cranked a little up.
Injury sliders all the way down.
Yeah.
Redskins, Panthers.
We both had Carolina for this one, didn't we?
I think all three of us picked the Panthers.
I honestly didn't even watch this game. I didn't watch a single bit of it.
But I know the Redskins are tough.
Yeah.
Because we fucking played them.
Yep. There's just something about them. It's going to be a really good
game. I don't know what it is either. Like somehow they're just all average.
Yeah, they're like if you made a team in one of the old Maddens.
It was all 80s.
Yeah, it's all 80s. And there's no real superstars on their team, I guess Ryan Kerrigan and Josh Norman when he wants to be.
Yeah, but
that's
Josh
the thing
Norman
is Josh Norman, granted Josh Norman was playing against Carolina's receivers who are probably just as bad as Dallas's receivers. And there's something about Washington that's just weird. Alex Smith is a fucking enigma now. He has that game last week where he throws like 4 picks and is against the Saints and is absolutely awful. Mm-hmm. Whatever the fuck he did. I know he threw a few picks.
Josh Norman just doesn't know. Like, I don't know that I think he's just got a mental block of some sort. Because I know he's still talented.
He's still very good.
He knows he is.
Yeah.
But I think
the problem is that he knows he's good.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I'll credit Richard Sherman last night because he was stepping up. He was switching receivers and shit, like based on schemes and shit, and he was like guiding the younger corners.
Yeah, and that's probably definitely why
that's
they brought
something
him in
that Norman doesn't do though.
No, he's such a prick, and nobody. Did you see the story about him in the locker room? They were talking, doing walkthroughs, like for their schemes and stuff.
Yeah,
and he just sat in the back of the meeting with fucking headphones on, and he wouldn't take them out, and he was just playing on his phone the whole time.
Maybe he doesn't want to be there.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't want to be a Redskin. So, I mean,
I wouldn't want to be. Go fuck yourself.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
He probably saw South Park.
He's like, South Park makes fun of me too much. Fuck, did that commercial with him and Dez age so poorly, though? Do you remember those fucking phone commercials? The Samsung, they would trash talk each other.
Yeah, they would draw the little pictures and shit, yeah.
But yeah, no, we both like Carolina. They're another team that's like, what the hell are they doing? Because I think they're one of the better teams in the NFC.
Right, yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck?
They also have problems sometimes too. Like they have like just games where their offense just struggles.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
It's like if you can keep Cam Newton from running all over you, you basically beat the Panthers.
Yeah.
Because he's not gonna sling it on you unless you're like Dallas or something.
No, he also missiles balls in. So like,
yeah,
he tries to fit a lot of shit in, and he throws interceptions. So
for sure,
I think that's part of his problem. But he's quick and he gets out of the pocket, so that's what you really have to watch out for. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Texans, Bills. I think we all took Houston.
Yep, for sure. I don't really have much to say about that game.
No,
I know Josh Allen got hurt. Peterman is the worst quarterback I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. And I love the story. Apparently, when Josh Allen went down, Peterman was on the bench. He went right up to Coach McDermott, and he goes, "Don't worry about this game, Coach." He goes, "I got this." Goes out there, immediately throws an interception. And then the last drive of the game throws a fucking pick six. I've never seen a quarterback that bad in my life. And there were teammates that were being interviewed, and they were like, "Coach better not put Peterman back out there because we're just gonna give up if he does. He's so bad."
Yeah, DeAndre Hopkins made some big plays.
Yeah, he did.
I mean that he's a guy that like steps up at the right time.
He's definitely got the clutch trait.
Yeah.
He's my favorite receiver in the league.
Vikings, Cardinals.
That was a bit of was it 27-17? 27-17.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about the Cardinals.
They're awful. They're awful, dude.
Yeah. Minnesota's like a team that will blow games, but they win the ones they're supposed to. You know?
Yeah. I'd watch out for Minnesota in the playoffs if they make it.
Yeah. Well, the NFC North is so close right now.
Yeah. Isn't everybody within a game?
Everyone's got 2 wins, I think. No, the Lions don't. I think the Lions are only 1 win, aren't they? I don't fucking know. I think the Lions are in last place.
Yeah.
The Bears are in first. And then Vikings, Packers.
Yep.
Lions. But not by much. I mean, they're all like within a game. And that tie is what is hurting those fucking teams.
Yep.
Steelers, Bengals.
That was a good one.
We all took the
Antonio
Bengals.
Brown fucking took over that game. Won it for him.
Well, that's a Steelers game. Like, they're a comeback team, so.
And that's the thing, too, is I got really annoyed. I fucking hate Ben Roethlisberger so much, dude, because he is such a fucking arrogant rapist. Like, he's like the most...
He's like, yeah, I rape.
He's like the most thin-skinned rapist on planet Earth. Like, he wants to get a player... He wants to get Vontaze Burfict in trouble because Vontaze Burfict, like, laid out...
I mean, let's be honest.
Burfict is not a good dude.
Burfict is a piece of shit.
Yeah,
so.
But he was not a piece of shit this game. He laid out Antonio Brown on a play this game.
There was one play where there was 2 guys wrapping up a receiver, and he kind of came in.
He came in
led
and
with his shoulder or whatever.
Took him down, yeah.
Sort of unnecessary.
Yeah.
It's like you got 2 guys already wrapping him up. Like, he's going to go down.
But he's going to go in and finish it anyway because that's perfect.
He's just aggressive.
He's that guy. He would have been perfect in like the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
But
that's not what it is.
No,
right
it's
now.
not. It's the exact opposite.
It's not
nowadays.
the 70s and 80s.
But I guess after that play, they lined back up, and that was to Antonio Brown, and he lined up right in front of Juju and was like, "You're next."
Yeah.
And Big Ben is like upset about that. Like, dude, come on, that's classic trash talk. Get the fuck out of here.
Classic Ben.
Get the fuck out of here. I know there's
He's a baby.
I mean, Ben probably uses that line on women at the bar. He comes
Yeah.
out of the bathroom. He's got DNA on his shirt, and he goes up to the next girl. And he goes, "You're next."
Yeah. I was so happy when the Packers beat the Steelers in the Super Bowl because that was the best team for them to play at that time.
Yeah.
Because I hate the Steelers
so much.
I mean, I guess beating New England probably would have been better, but
Yeah. Like,
I don't know. I probably would have been more satisfied beating Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, because he's just a piece of shit.
Yeah, I feel like they're just all scumbags.
They are. They really are, dude. They really are. Fuck them.
Remember Mike Tomlin stepping on the fucking field that one time?
Yeah, trying to trip Jacoby Jones.
Yeah. Like, that's just like, what the fuck? Like, there's cameras on you. What are you doing? Get back on the sideline.
Yeah,
faggot.
fuck Pittsburgh.
Yeah, to sum that up.
Yeah, just fuck that entire city. Fuck that entire state. There's nothing about the state of Pennsylvania that's good at all. Fuck all of them.
Yeah.
Like let my grandpa move out of Lock Haven, Pennsylvania, move back to Oswego, and then fucking nuke it from orbit. I don't give a shit about Pennsylvania, dude. Fuck the Liberty Bell. It's the next game.
It's always sunny there, though.
Yeah.
Dolphins Bears.
I definitely did not have Miami winning this one, especially because Brock Osweiler was going in, and he went off. He had like 380 yards and 2 touchdowns. One touchdown.
I don't see how you even could take the Dolphins. Really, I mean, like I feel like the Bears are just on a fucking roll.
Yeah.
But the Dolphins are a good team. It's weird.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because you look at the Dolphins logo and you're just like, oh, that team sucks. Because that's all I've known for like
my
forever.
Entire life. Yeah.
So it almost looks like a gimme when you see the Dolphins, but it's actually not. Like I'm kind of scared a little bit because our next stretch of games is like fucking the Rams, the Patriots, the Dolphins, the Vikings. It's like, no, like we're in trouble. Like we had to win that San Fran game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dolphins are kind of scary.
I honestly think the Packers would be lucky to go 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
They got to go 2-2 at least.
Yeah, I think they might pull something out of their ass, like against the Dolphins or the fucking maybe the Patriots.
Yeah. Other than that,
I don't think they're beating the Rams. There's no way.
No, I think they can beat. They got to beat the Vikings and they got to beat the Dolphins. I think they could.
I think they beat
both
the
of
Vikings.
those teams.
Then the Rams beat the Broncos. Which, I mean, they're the fucking Rams, so
yeah,
who
would have thought that was they're the Rams, so they win. Like nobody would have expected anybody to say that ever again. This is a 2001.
Yeah,
yeah. That was a good game. The Rams are just the Rams right now. They're they're the best team in the league.
You can't. There's no weakness. I don't see.
No, like their defense is giving up a lot of points, but it's not like their offense can't outscore anybody.
Yeah.
Like, if you score on the defense, they're going to score right after you anyway, so...
Exactly. They're fucking way too solid. Ravens shut out the Titans.
21-0?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see that the Ravens sacked Mariota 11 times and he only had 10 completions? That's fucked.
I didn't see any of this game.
It was a nightmare, dude. I don't know how anybody in Tennessee could ever root for the Titans ever again. They are so bad.
That seems embarrassing.
They are so bad.
I mean, at least the Raiders put up 3 points in their game.
Yeah.
You know?
And that just shows how fucking...
How is it that... Like, I don't even get that. Like
how you get shut out?
Yeah, in the NFL these days, when kickers can kick from 50-something yards, like, at the fucking least.
And their kicker isn't a bad kicker either. That's the thing.
It's like you can't even get on their side of the field, basically.
Apparently not.
Like, that's all it takes.
Apparently not. Ridiculous.
We talk about Cowboys Jags?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Basically, I don't know what the fuck is up with the Jaguars right now.
I think it was
show up.
I think it was partly that, yeah. And Dallas is starting to get into a groove.
The Cowboys, as much as people have the stereotype against them, they are really good at home. They are so good at home. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
They're one of the better home
teams. And Conor
teams.
McGregor was there, so.
Yeah, that's the thing, too. And everybody was doing his fucking walk. It was so fucking funny. After every big play, the whole team doing his walk. So fucking funny. Yeah, I was really happy about that.
He was there. He tried to throw a football, and he didn't even have his fingers on the laces.
Yeah, that's what my dad said. He was holding it by the middle. But nobody was going to correct him. He'd just fucking murder him right there on the spot.
Patriots beat the Chiefs 43-40.
Oh, that was such a good game.
The Chiefs finally lost.
Yeah, that game. I actually have a great fantasy story about that, right? So I had Steven Gostkowski, and I was going up against Sonny Michel. Sonny, whatever.
Michel.
Sonny, whatever his name is on the Patriots, the running back. So I was going up against him, Sammy Watkins, and the Chiefs defense. And I was only up by like 10. So I'm like, yep, I'm fucked. So I checked the game. There's like 10 minutes left. I'm down by 7. And I'm like, yep, this is over. I go, I'm going to lose. I'm going to be like 3rd place in the division, which isn't good because we only take the top 2 from each division.
Yeah.
Or the top 2 from each division, then the 5th best after that. So I'm like, this isn't good. So I started playing Doom. And I had
we have to do picks still. I forgot about that.
Oh, we will. We got time.
I was like, oh, let's just wrap this up.
Yeah. So I was playing Doom, and I had like 2 or 3 drinks. About like 7 or 8 drinks, actually. I had quite a few fucking... Well, Garofalo's is selling Bud Light Lime-A-Ritas for 50 cents a piece, so I'm buying all of them. And so I had like 7 or 8 of those.
I haven't had one of those in a long time.
They're great, honestly. And I was having those, eating popcorn, playing Doom 4, watching fucking Joe Rogan. And I go and I'm like, oh, the game's over. I go, the Patriots won. And I'm like, it said Gostkowski scored a game-winning field goal. And I'm like, oh, shit. So I check. He scored an extra point and 2 like 40-something yard field goals to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
Or 3 field goals to win the game. So I ended up getting like 15 points, and I beat the guy by 2. So my fucking kicker outscored the Patriots' #1 running back, the Chiefs' #2 receiver, and the Chiefs' defense to fucking win me the game. They gave me like 22 points.
I was like undefeated in fantasy until last week, and I lost. Is Freeman starting running back for the?
Yeah.
And then it's
Tevin Coleman.
I have both of them.
Oh God. And they're both out.
Yeah. So I'm having like trouble with that, and I have Alshon Jeffrey in my other league, and he's been injured, and now all of a sudden he's stepping up. So like I'm in such a weird spot in my fantasy leagues, and I've been winning all the games, and then all of a sudden now I'm just losing everything. So
yeah, I'm in a really good spot.
Just gets hurt.
I'm in a really good spot because this week was the Saints bye week, and I had to start Sam Darnold instead of Breeze, and I still won. So I'm running away with a fucking league now.
Yeah.
Like I had my worst game this week, and I still scored like 126, which is weird for you.
I haven't broken 100. Well, at least in the leagues in the games that I lose, I don't break 100.
Like because our scoring is so weird. We talked about it with Bill, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, and how he breaks like 300 points.
Yeah, that's fucked. I don't even want to know how that happens. It's like 10 points every
touchdown. I feel like
touchdown.
if you have head coaches in your league, it's like now you're getting way too many points for being right on which team wins.
And how many coaches does each guy get? Do you only get one?
And that's such a toss-up this year too. Like it's totally. I get that fantasy's a lot of luck in the first place, but it's less luck than just fucking picking a team to win, I think.
Yeah. Fuck you, Bill.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do head coaches.
Don't be like Bill. Don't be like Bill at all. Yeah, and then last game was Packers Niners, and we went. That was
that was crazy. Watch the highlights there.
I will.
At least watch the.
Well, I have.
There's like 5 minutes that show Rodgers' comeback. Basically,
I have the NFL ticket or NFL whatever, so I get the condensed games.
Game Pass.
Yeah, so
it's like $100 a year. I don't fucking want to pay for that.
My dad pays for it. I don't mind.
It's more than that actually, but you get the all 22s.
Yep, that's the best.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we do the all 22s, the red zone. I watch the red zone upstairs, and then he has the NFL mix, and in the back room we have 2 TVs, so he'll have like 8 games on one TV, and then the other like 2 games he can't watch he'll have on like his laptop or whatever. I meant to say 2 screens, not 2 TVs, but yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
Same thing. So what are the games this week?
I burped.
You did.
Broncos, Cardinals.
Oh, I have my picks actually.
I gotta take Denver.
Yep, I took Denver. I don't see the Cardinals winning another game this year, honestly.
Cardinals are fucking rough right now.
And then we got Clippers, Oilers.
Oilers. Yeah, I'd say the Chargers.
Yeah, they're probably the third best team. I think maybe they're behind the Chiefs, the Patriots, the Rams, and the Ravens.
Yeah.
So they're the fourth
and the Cowboys.
best. We'll see. Yeah, probably. Next
Panthers, Eagles. That's the Eagles.
Oh,
I don't like the Panthers right now. It's fucking. They look rough.
Yeah, we'll see who shows up. The Eagles lost Jay Ajayi for the year.
This might be a shootout, honestly.
The Eagles don't have a running game right now, and they didn't need one against the Giants because the Giants are that bad.
Thing is, like, Wentz looks a lot better.
Yeah.
Like,
would
a
you
lot
take him?
better
Would
the
you
last couple
rather have
weeks.
him than Cam Newton? Because I wouldn't.
Does he come with all of his receivers?
No.
Oh, then no.
I think
Because I want Alshon Jeffrey.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna take the Panthers for that one, not just because I hate Philadelphia, but
Not because you want it to be nuked from space, from orbit.
Yeah, exactly. Not because I want to kill 3.5 million innocent Americans. No, yeah, I'm taking the Panthers. That's probably the closest game. Like you said, I think it's going to be a shootout for sure.
Yeah, I think so. But every time I think it's going to be a shootout, it's a fucking 14
Yeah,
to 17
it's probably going to end up
game.
being like fucking 10-9.
Yeah.
Tendinitis. I got money on Carson Wentz getting tendinitis out of this game.
Yeah. That's the bonus.
Yeah. That's the bootlegger bet there. Tendinitis, Wentz.
Vikings, Jets.
I got the Vikings for this
This
one,
is
honestly.
rough. I kind of like the way the Jets are playing too.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Jets.
Yeah,
I'm going
fuck
to take
it.
whatever you don't take.
Yeah, I'll take the Vikings for this one. You take the Jets. That's going to be a close one too. That's going to be a tight one. I'm going to say like 20 to 17.
Yeah. Or the defenses just shut the fucking door on both of them.
Yeah.
Bills, Colts. Jesus fucking Christ.
Indianapolis.
That is a rough game to watch.
Dude, it doesn't matter because the Bills are either going to trot out a 35-year-old Derek Anderson who just got signed Monday or Nathan Pick Sixerman. So there's nothing. No. Watch Nathan Peterman play lights out. Watch him pull out some Fitzpatrick magic.
That's the thing. Like, watch Josh Allen step up all of a sudden.
Well, he's out.
Is he out?
He's out
hurt?
for like 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah,
With what?
he tore his UCL or
Oh yeah, that's right.
something. He fucked up his UCL.
Yeah, I guess I got to take Indianapolis then.
Mm-hmm. If the Bills had Josh Allen, I would definitely give them more of a chance because, like we said, there's just something about him.
Yeah. Patriots, Bears. That's a good game.
I'm taking the Pats.
I think so too. Even though the Bears' defense is tough,
Trubisky's not going to know what to do.
right?
He's still.
I don't know. The
still
Patriots'
grooming.
defense is susceptible sometimes. I don't know that they're as good as they were a couple of years ago.
Oh, definitely not. But I just think the Patriots' offense is just firing on all cylinders right now.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough game, but I'm going to take New England too. That'll be a fun game to watch, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
What's the other game that Panthers Eagles? Those are both at 1, so you can't really.
I'm not out till 3 Sunday, but I'll be home just to be able to finish watching them, so that'll be good.
Yeah. And I'm definitely not watching Bills Colts. That's gonna
Fuck
be...
no.
Browns Buccaneers.
I'm taking Cleveland.
Yeah. This is not a fun game either.
No. I don't like picking between 2 shit teams. Because one of them is going to make the other
Tampa
one look
Bay
good.
here. I took Tampa Bay last week, and I'm going to ride with them here. Because, I don't know. They need a fucking win now. They need to win bad. I don't think they're as bad as they look.
Yeah.
Cleveland, I don't know about either.
I got 5 minutes, so good thing we're almost
5 minutes.
done. What's the next one? Baltimore, New Orleans?
Texans, Jags.
Texans, Jags. I have Houston, actually.
Hey.
Yeah, I think Deshaun Watson and Hopkins are... I think they're going to beat the Jaguars, honestly.
I'm taking Jacksonville. So fuck you.
Basically.
I burped again.
There you go.
Lions, Dolphins.
I'm taking Detroit.
Yep.
That's easy.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just... I know Detroit is way better than their record shows.
I mean, it's like we look at the Dolphins logo and we're like, they're bad. So
That's literally it, too. That's the thing. Like, I don't have any confidence in them anymore.
we're going to just always pick against the Dolphins now because I look at their logo.
We would not be good on first take. We're supposed to argue with each other.
Yeah, I don't like their logo. So
Actually, we'd be perfect for first take then.
yeah. Anything on ESPN would be awesome at it. Saints, Ravens.
Ravens. Yeah. I'm going there. The Saints defense is not as good as the stats show because they've been playing shit teams. Whenever they play a decent team, their defense is awful. And the Ravens defense is just shutting everybody down. They haven't let a touchdown in the second half all year, and nobody's done that in like 80 years.
I'm going to take Drew Brees.
All right.
I don't like the Ravens logo.
The B stands for bad.
Cowboys Redskins. That actually might be a good game.
I got Dallas, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to take Dallas too. But because we just did that, now they're going to lose.
Guaranteed.
Rams 49ers.
Rams. That's no discussion needed.
Yeah, the 49ers.
This one we're definitely going to disagree upon.
What, the Rams?
Nope, this next one.
Which one is it?
I
might be looking at a different one.
I got the Bengals.
Oh my.
I do.
No, I'm going to take the Chiefs.
Yeah? You think so?
Yeah, Mahomes, dude.
You're going to take Kermit the Frag?
Yeah, I don't like the Bengals logo.
You're fucked. The B stands for bad. The Kansas City logo, it stands for can't keep us from scoring. But can't is with a K.
and C is with a, or keep is with a C. I feel like they ripped off the Clear Shots logo.
Yeah, they totally did too. They just put it on a fucking arrow. That's what makes it look cool.
Yeah, but with different letters and also different shapes.
Yeah, and different colors.
It's basically entirely different, but
yeah, it's a carbon copy, but with different ingredients.
Yeah.
And then Atlanta and the Giants, I got Atlanta for sure.
Yeah, I'll take Atlanta there.
I don't see any reason to put any faith in Eli Manning right now.
You gotta believe in Eli.
He looks like he already retired.
Maybe you should think about it.
Yeah.
All right, I believe that's it.
Yeah, I'd stay, but I got to do family stuff.
So no real podcast this week.
Well,
Unless
I'm off Friday. If we can do one Friday,
might be able to do that.
We'll try and get somebody on.
Yeah, we'll talk to someone. Maybe Eli.
Yeah, he's not doing anything.
Yeah, he's basically like our level now. So, alrighty, that's it. Thank you for listening, fellas and women that don't listen to this probably. Clear Shots is available on any of your favorite podcast platforms. ClearShotsPodcast.com is the best place to find all of our social media links. You can find us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at ClearShotsPod. Thank you for listening, and we will see you next time.